8:55 on this Thursday morning, and take a look at this. This Sunday, Hope Missions will be hosting the Madasi Arts and Cultural Art exhibit that's happening in downtown Baltimore. Founder Jermaine Gibbs is joining us with the details on why it's so important for the community to get involved with this. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me this morning.
Yeah, you came in and you brought some of the artwork that you could display. Just a little bit of what's going to be happening this Sunday afternoon. Tell us exactly where the event's going to take place.
So the event is going to be at 401 Howard Street in Baltimore, Maryland, at the intersection of Howard and Marbury.
Okay.
And this event is I adopted a school in Ghana, so we kind of doing different type of fundraisers to raise money to put computers in every classroom at the school.
Yeah, no, putting computers in every school, to us, it's like, oh, we're dealing with that here. But tell us the difference on why it's so important in Ghana.
Well, it's really important exactly because in most schools they don't have it. And actually this village was complete without a school. So there was a local person in the village that built this school so the kids could have a school or there would be no education.
Isn't that just incredible? In 2 months you've been doing this, trying to raise some funds. How many funds do we need to get to put those computers there?
So we're trying to get at 10,400 will allow us to do a lot of work at the school. Not on top of that, we're actually building a well in another village that holds about 35 people that has no water, no electricity. So
I mean, just like take a moment as you're taking a look at some of this artwork to kind of let that soak in a little bit. We're talking about putting a well in and then included in the $10,000, less than $11,000, putting computers in a school. The school wasn't there just recently. Just that small amount. And by coming out to this event, they can make it happen. Tell us about the artwork and some of the samples that we'll be able to see here. What about this image right here?
Yeah, so actually I was sitting on a bus and the young lady came to the bus and was trying to sell some of the items that was in the thing that she has on her head.
Yeah.
And she looked at me and I was like, I had to take this shot. And she just almost looked like she posed, but she really wasn't posed.
It's the expression on their faces too. That's what really caught my eye. If we can move over and go to the middle and then we'll go last, and then we've got one back here that I really want to show. How about the middle photo right there?
So I was in the village giving out school supplies last year, and he seen me and he just kind of like, hello, that's kind of me, hello, and just give me the big smile. And I always try to take pictures that'll kind of tell a story.
You can see the expression on his face right there. Look at that smile. How can you not be attracted to that smile right there? What is such an innocent smile, yet we're talking about somebody that may never have used a computer before, and hopefully he'll be able to get his hands on it. And then this last one over here.
So I was at one of the memorial sites for the first president of Ghana in Accra, and it was a school trip. And I seen these young ladies sitting there, and you can look at their face, you can see the sweat kind of dripping off their face, the detail. So I was like, let me take your picture. And one of the universal languages is pictures. Like they didn't understand me, right, but they seen the camera. And then when they did this, it just kind of like, wow, this, no matter what country I go to, this is like a universal language, is the peace.
The peace is these one there, and breaking through no matter what's a language barrier. Here's a tin shot right here. This is another one that caught my eye when you brought it in. The expression, the two boys on either side, not wanting to be in the photo, but look at what is he thinking about in the middle.
Do I really want to let this guy take my picture?
Yeah. Jermaine Gibbs, you can meet him and talk about these images this Sunday, of course. One more time, the location and the time.
Yes, the location is 401 North Howard Street, and that's at the corner of Howard and Marbury Street from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. You can go to hopemissionsghana.org to get your tickets. They're $40. Come out and support this amazing event, but not only that, just for the cause that we're really promoting it for.
It seems like so little money too, and the amazing changes that will happen. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.